started doing these daily, where I go ahead and I have a day plan for the day, and I go ahead and date it up there, and I set out my ideas of what I want to try to get accomplished that day. I have little check boxes so I can check them off. Some of them I end up adding like test 1, test 2, which was a fail, which is why I never got a finished version printed or really overall done. I actually have, if I can come over here and hopefully this loads out without issue, a bunch of these I've been building. Yes, indeed, they're crosses. I say yes, indeed, because I expected it to show them instead of just sit there and not do anything. I'm right-handed, but I'm using my left hand. There we go. A bunch of different cross designs, minor changes, because I figured, you know, I'm a Christian. Yeah, go ahead and print one out as maybe a family gift to somebody or something like that. But anyway, I've been working on those. So that's the ZBrush cross to print, because it's a cross that we're going to print and get it. Okay, anyway, I've been doing these every day. I post them on Twitter in the morning, and then I post them basically when I'm getting ready to be done for the evening. It's like 9 something right now. Anyway, I figured I'd go ahead and show you guys actually what I did when it comes to the printing. I did do a bunch of fun time stuff on, if I say a bunch of, I did a bit on the interiors mod, you know, for Space Engineers. But I also worked on these later in the evening. Also did some other fiddling I can't even remember. But anyway, ta-da! We made these two today, and you can see they sort of look like they're held together by a little bit of rope. Super simple model, but once it's printed, it looks pretty cool. And we're thinking of making these into pewter or something, as I mentioned, to give to family, or maybe sell down the line. But right now, give to family or whatnot. And this one was supposed to have indentations. This is the failed one, and you see right here, indentation, fancy. And I even cut it here with a thingamajig. Felt a little wrong to cut across into bits, but wanted to see why the heck it wasn't filling or letting us have the indentation that it's supposed to have. But I figured it out finally. It was because I was trying to print the direct OBJ, but I had to export it as an STL from Meshmixer first. That makes sense? I brought it in the Meshmixer. You can see it's definitely supposed to have indentations in there. Edited that. You know, brought it in the mission. You get it, okay? I brought it in there, I exported STL. Then the thing go, okay, I can make STL work good. And now we're cooking with gas, as they say. We're cooking with gas, you know? We can go ahead and check the preview. We can drag up the single layer preview and watch magic happen. And see, it's gotten dark, and then boom, all those openings where it's going to be indented. Ta-da! Magic. Not magic carp, just magic. And you can see it's doing, well, not the best job in the world, but hopefully it'll look better once it gets moving. And yes, we did put glue on here to try to make it stick because that wasn't working. Strangely enough, we're using, so I'm probably going to get yelled at for that by intelligent people in the comments. We're thinking of using like just white glue next. I feel like slapping myself. That seems so silly using that instead of something else, doesn't it? Anyway, I just wanted to say that stuff. Thanks so much for watching. There's my reflection in the strange dirty window from the workshop. That's that. Thanks so much for watching. I had to stick my tongue out, didn't I? I just had to. I'm going into a funny accent again. Scheitel is German accent. Yeah, so much better. Out of the blue, the German accent arrives. Ooh, such fun.